Yeah, it started now because it paused for a second, so it missed all of that and came back to me sounding awkward. You want to do that again? Go ahead. Just 10 seconds in. Go for it.
Welcome back to court.
I'm glad we got that sorted out. Anyway.
Yes. Sorry, pal, but there's the even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume that the defendant was wearing at this time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood, pal.
You see it, Anstca?
Yeah, there is a bullet hole.
Went through her robe and into
the wall. But still,
screen.
that would justify the self-defense because the guy shot at Maya.
I'm just getting details together, buddy. We're just collecting details right now.
The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Now, I'll be a little honest. I do feel kind of like maybe we should have picked justified self-defense.
I mean, I'm going to see this through,
but I hope we didn't make the wrong choice.
That's what Sam's Cummings for.
That's correct.
So, this is the costume.
The costume.
There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. The piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. All right, Mr. Wright.
There's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could the situation get any worse?
Huh. What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Fuck off! Please stop calling me my full name. It's disturbing. Pressing simulator?
Pressing simulator, or go!
Q! That's one. Q! Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier?
You're kind of scary today, you know, pal.
Answer the question, Gumshoe! I don't have time for this fucking nonsense!
Come now!
Go on!
Right? There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Only I get to have this kind of attitude in my court.
Fuck you and your chrome dome.
Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. You glare at me, she's ripping me. I should have just, that's it. Prison for everybody, I'm going home.
No, you're going nowhere.
Going home.
Complete acquittal, Your Honor. Sit the fuck down. Maya's costume?
Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her.
Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. What if we should have picked justified self-defense just so we could get Von Karma to, like, lower her guard? And then prove it a complete acquittal anyways. Damn it. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? There's blood on the costume.
My results show that it's the victim's blood. There is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well,
Is that the right word? I thought it was I thought the word was glean with an N.
I always said gleam, but I could be wrong as well.
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on.
excuse me?
Yeah, excuse him?
No, she's not correct at all.
It's not even how
I
court
don't
works.
think this is how court works at all.
No.
But this is super court, where every case has to be solved within a single. You try to solve as many cases as possible within a single court day, and never allowed to go any farther than 3 days.
This is fine. Let's just throw justice out the window.
I'll take that as the reading. That's fine by me. Now even the judge is on our side. If I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do?
Keep pressing.
Fuck him! Fuck him! Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. You just have to look harder.
Mr. Wright. Miss Von Karma's logic is flawed, but I will accept it. There's no way to, like, holes and stuff.
Looks like my time is up, so about the costume.
One last thing, the bullet hole.
Your Honor, actually there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What? Explain yourself. What are you talking about, pal?
That's intimidating.
Where's the problem you're talking?
Come this far. There's no turning back now. Problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Oh, okay, I can do it with the I can do it with the keyboard still. I'll just use the mouse. Hang on.
Take that!
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve?
The sleeve.
There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Gumshoe, look at me. I told you not to fuck this up.
But report. I mean,
Gumshoe, remember, we were at the village. I looked you dead in the eye and said, "Gumshoe, don't fuck this up." What did you tell me? What did you say to me?
I said I'd do my job. I said I wouldn't fuck this up.
And you fucked it up, Gumshoe.
Hey, I'm not the only detective in the world, pal.
You all fucked it up then.
Hold on. What's the round hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Da-da-da-da. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. No one ever tells me shit. And then I get yelled at for it.
Maybe if you would just do your job, Gumshoe.
It's called delegating, pal.
Yeah, and you know what I delegated to you? Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, and then I delegated it to fucking Minkus, that yummy guy. And then he fucked it up.
Wow, what were you thinking, honestly?
I liked his spunk. A hole that smells of gunpowder?
It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. That was pretty good. No one's standing up here with me. I'll laugh at my own joke. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion that you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Which loops us back to justified self-defense.
Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Sorry about that. I guess I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah. Can't rely on Gumshoe for anything.
He did save your ass, though,
Sure.
in the first game.
He comes in handy sometimes.
Yeah.
Is she actually smiling? I'm deeply uncomfortable. What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That, just now, was a fluke. Nothing more.
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police.
Mistrial! 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 I'm calling for a mistrial!
Prosecutor Von Karma says is true. The evidence still stands.
This is bullshit. You
There
hear me?
are no mistrials here.
Fuck, you're right too. Damn it.
If you do not find more definitive proof with the evidence, then
No way!
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. I really fucked up. The defendant attacked and killed a person who was without a doubt who was not fighting back.
What? For real? Is that...
See, now you can just present the costume.
Yeah.
I want to look at it. Oh, I thought it might actually give me more details. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Damn. Full name.
Oh, shit.
Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Oh, shit. Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. I'm gonna
You
die.
said that my client killed a person who would... Voice crack. Fuck. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean? Well,
I'll tell you what it means. So I'll do your job for you. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is that what it means to not fight back?
You're right. I really fucked up. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting.
Huh.
What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma?
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
Fuck.
That is correct.
Why didn't we go with justified self-defense, Anstca?
Well, I was standing with Maya.
You know what else is standing with Maya? Keeping her out of prison.
I mean...
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it!
They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring up complete acquittal. That's fine, you can say that. Ah!
Now that you... Why, that's right!
Ow.
Which means
Why'd you have to whip me?
the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No!
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Immediately contradicting yourself.
How so?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court that what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Lady, do you know who you're dealing with here? I mean, sure, right away.
Just don't hit me again.
Stop hitting everybody!
Stop hitting me. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir, it does. Well, Mr. Wright?
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
Please refrain from glaring at. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Gladly. Q. just let me press. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such a flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
Believe it, she even studied up on the Korean channeling technique. Don't whip me.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
Yeah, okay.
About what you were talking about, I don't get it.
No, they're glaring at
Can
each other.
someone please explain this to me?
Just turn and glare at the fucking judge instead.
Fine, let's continue with the testimony.
So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, it was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day.
That was not my question.
And afterwards, I felt a bit lightheaded and... I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the distance? Actually, he just kind of deserved that one for going off on a pointless.
It's not pointless, necessarily. Where in the world did that pistol come from?
It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, has specifically brought it for that day.
But a handgun?
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Is he taking precautions against something? I love pressing simulator. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired.
They were here, right?
Yeah.
Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt.
Yeah.
You might have been thinking about the right thing, because the bullet hole's like 8 inches off the ground?
Yeah. The bullet hole, 8 inches off the ground. On the bottom, well, what I was looking at is they were standing here,
Yeah.
but the bullet hole is 8 inches off the ground here? When they're standing right in front of each other here? Point blank. Right in this fucking, like, upper left section. I don't know if you guys can even see my mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the bullet
So-
came down here. Definitely suspicious.
Yeah, there's definitely something more.
Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
The victim has already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you could fire it just by pulling the trigger.
Even me? I wonder.
Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect.
I'm fairly certain I've debunked that theory in particular already. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it.
Can you feel it, Mr. Wright? Can you
And
feel
you're
it?
feeling it now, Mr. Wright? I want to present that, but I don't know how to present that. Or where.
Oh, what's the next thing he says? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know if I should present that now, to be honest.
We have a full bar, and I don't think that
Fuck it.
kill us instantly.
Music didn't stop. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence somehow.
Huh? It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection denied.
Oof, ouch.
Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops, that didn't go so well. And we've pressed everything, so we gotta present something.
Yeah. Apparently that key was supposed to be important according to Mia, but... you know...
I mean, she wouldn't have been able to be standing for that sleeve to be 8 inches off the ground. Like,
yeah. Or are we thinking about day 3 testimony like we
tend to jump to that sometimes. It's like we're ahead of the curve there.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played this case, too. Like, I played through the rest of this game that's after this case recently, but this case I played, like, around the time we played the first game.
And my mentor and friend forever. Aw.
Aww.
I don't know what to present here. Okay. Well, let's look through these lines real quick.
Yeah, to fighting.
Let's go over here. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. He took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Fuck.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, that's... I see why we're getting confused on this. That's like a weird detail to pick up on, considering, like... Because they established that it smells like gunpowder, so, like, nothing seems amiss, but look closely at the hole in the picture.
Wait.
Like, go look at the costume.
There's no actual burn on it.
Yeah, I see.
So it wasn't point blank. Yeah, there definitely wasn't. They weren't close enough to be fighting when that gunshot went off.
Okay, is that what we're looking for?
I guess.
I was asking Galuf because it looked like he looked it up, and I wanted to get a move on.
I looked it up. It contradicts something he said.
Yeah, about them being so close.
Because they were too close, he missed.
But yeah.
Ah, okay. I would not have picked up on that. There's no way. Missing the tiny hole on this train too will be the prosecution's undoing.
What do you mean?
This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? I think the problem with that might be that, because we don't really know what that's supposed to look like, that I don't know to look for it.
Yeah, gunpowder burn?
Like, if I had seen something with a gunpowder burn and they had, like, played it up, I might have, like, looked at that and been like, hey,
I mean,
really
they've been
burned.
talking about it so much that I would have been thinking about it, except that I was thrown off because, like, earlier when it was presented, like, the judge was like, oh, it smells like gunpowder, so I was just automatically thinking there was a gunpowder burn.
I didn't really think about it, but it also, like, because of the way they rendered the hole, the outline of the hole is a darker shade than the rest of everything around that hole. It kind of looks burnt to me.
Yeah.
Which maybe doesn't...
It actually looks like they intentionally made the fabric right around the hole lighter than the rest of the thing.
Yeah, it kind of does. This is what you test.
Like, because they were trying to make extra sure you didn't think it was, like, dark.
This is...
be burned.
Yeah. This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh, well,
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
Whoops.
Fucked it up, Gumshoe.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
I was thinking it was more like a scalpel. I was finally cutting out a hole in your logic.
With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Pardon? By using logic and facts, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Oh! We got her, dude!
Yeah.
Well then. That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself.
Why would you do that if you
And
were
then
trying to
walked
stab
up and then
someone to
walked
death?
up to him to shoot him point blank in the head?
I mean, there would
Why,
be
what's
no-
the point of pushing someone away for that if you're just gonna...
And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot.
This all seems...
There. That should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense.
That still means positionally, you're claiming they're here when there's a bullet hole here. Right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not mixed up on that part.
Even like, I think you shouldn't get too caught up in the positioning as far as that, but like, there's the whole height thing because she was standing
Above.
and the hole of the costume is a lot higher than the hole in the screen.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think, Mr. Wright?
Must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal flaw?
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
Has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. Must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. So, it's gotta be this then, right? Because of the height. I mean... yeah. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What's that? A folding screen?
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in the folding screen.
Ah,
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
What? Huh? What?
4 words, Gumshoe. You fucked it up.
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
These two really that clueless? You're a detective, man. Come on. Detect. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Rabble, 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 rabble.
Order! Order! That changes everything!
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? It wants me to...
Guess there?
Yeah, right? I mean, I don't know bullet trajectory very well, but,
It's pretty straight line, unless it hits anything.
I guess if we want to assume you're closer. Take that! Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. Judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean...
Wait, I just was up and got a brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Sure.
Brush, 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 brush. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Brush, 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 brush.
Of course. Whoops. What's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime.
I think maybe... I don't know.
Am I misunderstanding what they're asking me? Does it want me to ask... Is it asking me where they are according to, like, what they said earlier?
I've meditated on this problem, and you're supposed to place it, like, kind of to the left of where the hole would be.
The left of where the hole would be?
Yeah, I left where the hole is. So, over by the hole.
Wait, you mean like over here? There's multiple ways to interpret the direction left, depending on the perspective, so I'm a little lost on where exactly you mean.
Just left of where the hole is all it says.
Okay. Sure. She was standing here, near the folding screen. Okay, I understand. I was confused if it meant, like... it doesn't matter.
wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
That's impossible.
But why?
You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You...
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
Nah.
Nah, Clem, don't change anything. She's truly...
Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. Seriously, dude. The prosecution has claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time?
Squatting by the wall. They got the wall by the folded screen?
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Damn. It's like everything I've been shitting on him for the past hour. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
I never said I was good at it.
Shut up, Gumshoe.
Okay.
Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the Fuck. Blast radius of disaster.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Thanks.
To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Don't whip me. I'll do it.
Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? How is this my fault?
You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later.
But punishment?
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness? That's gotta be... Fuck. That's gotta be Lotta. Does it gotta be?
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess.
I love recess.
Yay! After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
The Disney animated series?
Yes, the Disney... I love Recess, the Disney animated series.
Yeah.
It's a classic of late 90s, early to mid 2000s television.
So, do we have time to keep going, or...?
I think we have a little bit of time. Whew, that was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
They really taught this kid nothing there, huh?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
It's gotta be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh?
That's what I thought.
Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sis' ghost will come after you to haunt you.
Well, don't we need another medium for that to happen?
Yeah, about that, Maya.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer.
It's true. I was there. I can confirm.
She was also Nick's teacher.
That's also true. I was also there for that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The only reason I'm able to do anything I can do right now is because of her. Including making eggs. I had no idea how to make eggs.
Oh, I guess I'm about to voice someone.
Court will now reconvene. Now, for the first order of...
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Damn.
No.
Your Honor, just let it happen, man. It'll go much quicker for all of us.
Fine. Proceed.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling.
Why does she look like an alien?
Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
This is going to be a volatile combination.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
What's up, Lotta? Fuck. Who's Lotta? Why did I say Lotta? Ugh. Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know?
You always have a choice, Lotta.
Yowza!
Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
Oh no.
That's fine. No one likes you.
That's fine, that is fine, that's a whip.
That's what I said. I mean, not in those words, but you know. Oh.
Ah!
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
I'm not being in a family with that lady. She's got a whip. I refuse. Whips are scary, Your Honor.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol round. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Lotta, please.
And did you take pictures of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon course.
Excuse me?
Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah!
Does it look like I care?
I
Need to work
care.
on those yells.
Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
Moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Oh, fuck. Wait. Just hold on one dang moment here. One gosh darn moment.
I seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I'll clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Pressing simulator. Let's go.
Hold it!
Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection!
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not?
Yeah, but in all fairness, I don't really pay attention.
Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on. We could have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber. You hear?
But wait a minute. Yeah, that we saw. What if there was someone in the chamber to be already?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
But no, think here. We saw those two enter. What if someone was already in there? And if you go, oh no, the door is locked, an 8-year-old girl is able to get her hands on the key.
Didn't we walk into the chamber before they did the ceremony, though?
There's time between. Did
I
we
feel
check
like
behind
that's-
the curtain? I mean,
I
there's-
tried. It was too dark to see. The game even made a point of telling me that.
Yeah, which easily means someone could have been hiding in.
I
the
think you're
shadows.
barking up the wrong tree, man.
Hold it!
Why else would the key be relevant?
I don't fucking know. Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well.
Ugh.
Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. It's,
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
and the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard.
Why are you always around when someone fires a fucking gun?
Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room.
Hold it!
So let me get this straight. Fuck. This Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
It hurt my
And
shoulder.
I'm the defense.
Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. It really hurt my shoulder. I'm sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Thanks?
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
What is that supposed to mean, Your Honor?
I would like to see you bust through the door like the Kool-Aid man.
I can bust through doors just fine, thank you very much. Judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
And what did you see once you broke in?
Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around.
Hold it!
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awfully confident in her testimony. Oh, we finally get like a press harder opportunity. We haven't seen this in fucking... Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room?
I was murdered.
Lotta, at a time like this...
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Is she Maya?
Is she Maya?
Maya.
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see.
Order. Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony.
We've been over this.
We do this every damn time! Accurate testimony, people. Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, Wright.
You're gonna fuck up your sleeve grabbing it like that.
Just like her father does.
Yeah.
Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was was Maya Fey, correct?
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in the picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats! I'm trapped like one. Again!
Hold it!
Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch. Did she mean Morgan Fey?
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? Damn it, Anstca's gonna be right. Fuck.
Behind the folding screen.
Oh, fuck, he's right. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Wreck given.
Pardon? What in the...
English.
Wreck given. You know, you reckon that's a given.
Nobody says that.
Ever.
I took me a good look around the room once.
Ooh. Once.
There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
I may have a word. If I may have a heart.
What? You got a problem?
Wreck given. I mean, I'm a little difficult in understanding you.
You tried, buddy.
If you...
Jeez.
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you?
Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough! It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
the face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
Oh my gosh. Cat?
Cat.
What am I gonna do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? Look as if you have something to say.
Make one wrong move, gonna have to judge against me. Seems like a...
Save.
I don't remember which one's which. Fuck it, we'll just go down the line.
Yep.
Use them all. Use them all.
Use them all. Is there anything I can prove that... Is there anything I can present that would prove that Maya isn't... Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo?
Yes. Present?
I mean,
there has to be something.
does she have a bullet hole in her sleeve in that photo?
Hard to tell.
I don't know. I saved. We'll try to present something. Your Honor,
Mr. Wright?
it is possible that the person in this photograph is not the defendant.
What? Do you know what you're proposing?
Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk.
Coming from a fool. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove the court that the president of the firm is not Maya.
It can't be Maya because I'm an attorney. Okay.
I mean... It can't be Maya because it was clearly Gumshoe that murdered him.
It was this man. I don't know. I'm at a loss if I made the right choice here.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a trap, and you're not supposed to present any evidence.
Excellent.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay then.
Very cool. Cool. Yeah, just get me to a point where I can load, please.
Or you can just take the hit.
Yeah.
It's like you'll just take the hit. Here is your proof. Is there a problem?
Oh no. I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic.
Shoot. Guess I wasn't showing enough confidence.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
Didn't say anything about giving up. No, the option was literally give up. I still have enough. I don't have the right evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? That's all I could do?
I think it's quite obvious to the court that the verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume.
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense...
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer's someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Mia. Oh.
I guess I made it... Oh. It's Pearly.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
I guess I made it in... Oh my god. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
We got there.
Yeah.
But pearls.
Her clothes are a bit small.
Yeah.
Because of the Karain channeling technique, they probably make very special, very stretchy clothes.
Yes.
Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand.
I got nothing. See? They're empty. Waving. There's nothing here.
Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray. Like,
That click was the door lock.
I was murdered.
what? Lotta, at a time like this,
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
There were 2 clicks. Only one picture.
photograph.
You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle.
It's the key.
Mia?
There was someone else bailing out the door.
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, the court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Hold it!
Not weirded out there, Judge, by the little girl transforming into a grown-up?
It's normal around here. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Absurd! But fine. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore,
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely full.
You
flawless.
fool! You fucking fool! Your hubris.
And what better time than this for you to see that?
but I mean, I have some peace. I have some place I must go after this. All right, just do it. I don't care anymore. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony and make sure it's accurate this time.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
Not me.
Oh, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Ooh, but this is going to be a cliffhanger. Once I get her to say the first line. Stop, I'm at options menu. Cliffhanger, damn it! Cliffhanger, damn you, Lotta! Next time, court solving. Von Karma's a bitch, so on and so forth. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.